Okay, Bobby, that was a disappointing result today, but overall, I suppose the results elsewhere, I mean, you're celebrating other things.
Yeah, I think it's definitely not been a great performance from us today, but when you consider the events elsewhere today to stay in the league, we've achieved what we set out to do at the start of the year. And I think there's been big performances here, 2 against Aberdeen, 1 against Rangers in the last few weeks, where that's really cemented our status and given Aberdeen maybe a bit too much to do. So from that point of view, it's a bit of a bittersweet day, but obviously happy to have retained our status in the top flight.
Were the players aware of any results elsewhere? I guess it seemed like a certain anticlimax type of performance today. Were the players aware of what was going on elsewhere?
I think with social media and things now, it's difficult for the players to avoid it. People were texting because they were just finishing as we were about to start. It was difficult for them to avoid. Does it affect players? Personally, it's difficult not to affect you knowing about that going into the game. However, we'll look at the performance today in a bit more isolation tomorrow when we get a chance to see the video. Ultimately, though, it's frustrating as today was. We've stayed in the league, and the players deserve credit. Being the team that's come into the league and to stay up, they deserve the plaudits they'll get for that.
And looking at the game itself, I mean, the first half seemed to be, it was almost kind of done and dusted by half time in many respects, but you seemed to wake up again in the second half. It was a more even performance.
I think obviously going a goal down, a lot of technical errors was a big frustration from myself and the manager. But the 2 goals right before half time, which are disappointing from our point of view, they're long range efforts. We know Spartans have that in their locker. They score a few goals over the years from longer range, so it's a bit disappointing to lose one and then lose another one not long after it. But second half, a much improved performance, a couple of half chances, still looking for better, something we'll work on, but going into the league next year, we'll have played all these teams once before. This season we'll be a little bit more experienced. There's some players in there that have never played at this level until this year. They're going to have more experience, having 10, 20 games under the belt, playing against seasoned players like Alana Marshall, who I thought was fabulous today for Spartans. I thought they played very well, and credit to their caretaker management team that have got a performance today from them.
And that's what you're thinking of already now, is building towards next season. You've got some players that are showing great promise, like Tegan, and coming through, Emily.
Yeah, I mean, Tegan, you could see her qualities today. She had the little turn and the pass in. She had the half chance she blazed just over the bar. Emily as well came in and looked really good at right back. So yeah, I mean, we've got all these positives to take into next year. We'll focus on the Rangers game, where we want to finish the season on a positive, as I'm sure Rangers will want to as well. I think they suffered defeat today to Celtic. They'll want to come here and finish on a positive, so all focus will go into that. We'll then take a wee bit of time to reflect and start building towards 2018.